7 Compelling Reasons Why Not to Get Married, and 1 for Divorce. By F Guzzardi. So, I have a confession to make. I am not getting married. Yep, you read that right. I am choosing to remain happily single for the foreseeable future. Now, before you start planning my intervention, or sending me links to dating apps, let me explain my reasoning in a light-hearted and humorous way. First off, I have seen my fair share of wedding dramas. From bridezillas throwing tantrums over napkin colors to groomsmen getting too rowdy at the open bar, weddings can be a breeding ground for chaos. I don't have the energy or patience to deal with all that drama. I prefer a drama-free life filled with peace and the occasional Netflix binge. Secondly, have you seen the price tag on weddings these days? It's enough to make even the most financially savvy person break out in a cold sweat. I would much rather spend that money on experiences, travel, or a really nice pair of shoes, because let's be real, shoes will never disappoint you. And let's talk about the whole happily ever after myth. Don't get me wrong, I love a good fairy tale as much as the next person. But I also know that real life is not always sunshine and rainbows. I would rather focus on building a strong, fulfilling life for myself than pinning all my hopes on finding my one true love to complete me. Plus, have you ever tried to plan a wedding guest list? It's like trying to navigate a minefield of family drama, exes, and friends who haven't spoken in years. I'll pass on the headache, thank you very much. So, there you have it, my reasons for staying single and loving every minute of it. Who needs a ring when you have a sense of humor, a killer shoe collection, and the freedom to live life on your own terms? I'll raise a glass to that any day. Cheers to being happily unmarried. Attention all family and friends. The time has come for a momentous announcement. I have decided to remain happily unmarried. That's right, folks, I am waving goodbye to the white dress and expensive cakes, and saying hello to a life free from marital obligations. You see, I have realized that marriage is a lot like a roller coaster, exciting at first, but eventually you just end up feeling nauseous. Plus, why settle down when I can have all the freedom to eat cereal for dinner and watch Netflix in my pajamas without judgment? Some people may say I'm commitment phobic, but I prefer to think of myself as commitment selective. I mean, why put all my eggs in one basket when I can have a whole carton to myself? So please, no more questions about when I'm going to find the one or settle down. I am perfectly content with my solo status and plan on embracing it with open arms and a fully stocked fridge. I am choosing to march to the beat of my drum, follow my heart, and live my best life without a ball and chain attached. Thank you for your understanding, and let the solo dance party commence. 1. Never having to share your snacks again once you're married. Forget about having that whole bag of chips to yourself without judgment. 2. Avoid the endless debates over whose turn it is to do the dishes, because let's face it, there's always a sink full of dirty dishes waiting to be tackled. 3. Keeping control of the TV remote. Do you want to spend the rest of your life watching your partner's favorite show just to keep the peace? 4. Missing out on awkward in-law encounters because family gatherings are already stressful enough, without adding another set of relatives to the mix. 5. Embracing your inner neat freak without criticism. Say goodbye to passive-aggressive comments about your clothes strewn all over the floor. 6. Enjoying uninterrupted sleep. No more elbows in the ribs or snoring keeping you up all night. Bliss. 7. Maintaining your independence. Say no to joint bank accounts, shared calendars, and constant compromising on every decision. And if you decide to tie the knot against all odds, don't worry, divorce can still be an option. Just tell the judge the irreconcilable difference is that your partner insists on putting pineapple on pizza while you vehemently oppose it. Trust us, it's a valid reason in the court of marital law.